Good morning to you all. This video focuses on Paperbirch by Chartrand in the old Strathcona Farmers Market, and then later Bernadette's in downtown Edmonton. Continue watching until the end and you will see a powwow at Samson Cree Nation. And I'm here to try an Indigenous restaurant founded by Shane Chartrand. He was competed on Top Chef Canada recently, last year. And yeah, I saw an episode of him, and then like right after he finished competing on that reality show, he came back to his hometown in Edmonton. He opened up this place called Paperbirch by Chartrand. And Paperbirch is actually a word that is actually the first tree that natives used to build their canoes out of, right? So it's Paperbirch. And what I got was they call it Chef's famous bannock pits. So when I look at it, it's like bannock that's been deep fried, and they add cinnamon and sugar, and they also give me a dipping sauce. They call it Haskap jam. Even Haskap. Haskap is a berry, like actually the indigenous tribe in northern Japan. That's where they found the berry. It's a super berry. So it has a lot of antioxidants and more health benefits compared to a blueberry, right? But it was named by, I think it's called the Aine, indigenous tribe native to northern Japan. And so yeah, and it's supposed to have like a tangy and sweet flavor to it, right? So I'm gonna try this bannock dip, and it looks like a cinnamon roll, right? It looks like a cinnamon roll, right? Let's try this out. And I want to try it with the Haskap jam. It gives it a kind of sweet, a different flavor profile because it has that tangy fruit, right? Because you're getting the starchiness of the bannock, and you're getting a little bit of the, what do you call it, the crunchiness of the bannock as well as the cinnamon. But when you dip into the Haskap jam, it's like almost it gives it like a different flavor to it. Like I can taste a little bit of the tangy, a little bit of the fruit, right? I want to try the Haskap jam all by itself. Let's try that. Yeah. When you eat more of the jam, you're getting more of that tangy flavor. This is that better. I think what I could do, I could try to instead of like dipping it like a touch of it, I should go like kind of scoop it up. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh man, let's try this out now. The bannock is really light and fluffy. Having a huge bannock bit and the jam, like lots of jam on that bit, put into my mouth, and it's like a flavor explosion of like soft and fluffy bannock, and then you have the fruity, tangy jam, Haskap jam, and then wow. And Shane's whole mission statement with this restaurant is to like create a menu where it includes indigenous influences, plus like sourcing a lot of supplies from the vendors here at the market, where you're using organic, healthy fruits and vegetables. And I saw a bread vendor coming by, giving him bread to use for his menu. When you get a chance, you can come down here. The menu is like a brunch menu, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. every Saturday, okay? I met Shane Chartrand. He told me he knew some of my YouTube content. And then he proceeded to display some of his indigenous artifacts that represented his identity. So I really appreciate him doing that for me. He also included, when you take a look at all the display, you see his cookbook. Well, you can buy it from Indigo Bookstore, and I got mine from the public library book. this book gave me a lot of insight into indigenous cuisine. So thanks, Shane, for this book, for writing it. I mean, because, for example, I learned from this book that bannock is a controversial food item. A lot of natives, they like eating it a lot. But some people, some elders, they see it uh, as a unhealthy to eat it frequently, especially since it's not really indigenous in origin, right? I mean, take a look at it. It's deep fried dough. Before colonialism, the indigenous people, they didn't have to deal with a lot of health issues. They didn't really have a lot of health issues because they lived off the land. After colonialism, suddenly you had Europeans bringing over bannock and fast food, processed meats, processed cheese, pop, chips, chocolate bars. All of these things came from outside of the native culture, and then suddenly they had to deal with diabetes and the high risk of heart attack. FYI, my video only scratches the surface. Go travel all over Canada and US and you will discover that every tribe has their own different cooking techniques or ingredients, you know. Yeah, I mean, for example, the Haida people. The Haida people in the western coast of Canada, they smoke their salmon, right? But I do see a few commonalities among some of the tribes. Like, for instance, they include wild game in their post-colonial diet. They include even pre-colonial, but now it's coming back. In post-colonial, it's coming back that they're including wild game in their diet, such as bison or moose. Most likely, the ones that are closer to the land, they will hunt or fish and then eat that animal. Not unlike us non-natives, we go to the supermarket, right? Not I wouldn't say non-natives. I'm thinking about, like, even like if you have natives living in the city, they will do like what we do, non-natives do. We go to the supermarket, buy the protein, and bring it back home to cook and eat it, right? Another thing I see, especially in Shane's cookbook, Tawa, it's really, there's a few recipes in there where foraged plants is a part of the dish. Foraged plants such as Saskatoon berries, stinging nettles, or spruce tips. Now that I got that out of the way, let's go eat at Bernadette's. Hey guys, I'm eating a taquaquin salad, and it has kale, shallots, bee pollen, puffed wild rice, pumpkin seeds, and there's a raspberry lemon vinaigrette dressing in there. So, yeah, so when you look at the indigenous influence, you're looking at the pumpkin seeds and wild rice, and also like the bee pollen as well. So all wild ingredients, right? I'd like to talk about this place. Like, it's founded by Chef Scott Iserhoff from Atu-Wapiskat First Nation, which is on the western edge of James Bay in Ontario. And it's also there's another woman, I forgot her name, but I think she's from Ukraine. So you can see like the plates are very elegant, the floral design, stuff like that, and it's a nice contrast between like the indigenous food and the kind of like a Russian European type of design of the plates. And there's also like a huge floral mural on the wall when you come into this restaurant, painted by a Cree artist by the name of Bibi Escuello. Yeah, so let's dig in and see what we have in store here. Taquaquin salad. Oh, the wild rice crunchy. You hear it? Yeah. And the salad, the kale is not bitter, so that's good. I don't know how they did it though. I actually, this is a very healthy meal. Healthy, very satisfying. You're getting the crunch of the pumpkin seeds and the puff wild rice. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put the address in the video description. This is in downtown Edmonton. It is a little bit on the pricier side. The most expensive item on the menu is a skirt steak. That's $45. This taco king salad is $20. So I think it's worth it so far. And that's it for now. I'll take this moment to talk about, hey, if you like the content that I'm creating on my food channel, just comment, like, and subscribe, and then you'll get to see more content from me, Norton's Food Reviews. Yay! Yeah, so thanks for watching, and then continue watching. I have another bonus video for you guys to watch as a way for you to experience more of the Indigenous culture. I filmed I went to Massachusetts, Alberta, and I attended a powwow as part of the Samson Cree Nation, which is just south of Edmonton.